How would you describe the typical person that gravitates towards Superjazzclub?
I think somebody that's open-minded and looks for the finer things in life.
Superjazzclub is a creative collective made up of 6 artists. We make music, we make film, we make clothes, we make anything that we want to make, basically, and that's what Superjazzclub is.
We came together through friends of friends. Ansah met Seyyoh through a producer. I met Ansah through like a radio show, and some of us met in neighborhoods, so that's how we came together.
I think the first thing that we worked on was Øbed's first single, Sober, and I think that song built that foundation and kind of represents us in experimentation and all the things that we try and do in terms of fusion genres and all of that.
It was pretty much two-sided, both in the context of Superjazzclub and my single. I remember when we were done making it, we just decided that it should go under my name, and that's how we just rolled with.
We keep like experimenting since we all have like different tastes of music, but kind of similar. So we just, it's not intentional. Like the kind of sound we make out there isn't that intentional. We just create whatever we feel, and if it sounds good, we put it out.
I'll describe the soundscape of Superjazz as eclectic and daring and free flow.
I think it all goes together because it's much more of like experimental, as I said. So like sometimes we create things out of inspiration. Sometimes Øbed get like inspired, like watching visuals. That's when you get inspiration of creating music. So I think like it goes hand in hand.
Yeah, I also think that I read a quote somewhere that says that there's a sound to everything. And so even outside of music, I know that there is music in everything that I see, whether it's in nature, whether it's in artifacts and anything else. So that's always the approach to making music.
Like creating music doesn't have to be just one person making everything. You could start with an idea, maybe a drum, a percussion, and then you move it forward to you pass it forward to maybe Ansah, add vocals, add. So I think it's like collective effort. We all come together, share ideas, and take it from one person to another.
We've had songs that have been written by one person. We've had songs that have been written by everybody. So it just depends from time to time what's happening. We don't have like a specific songwriting process per se. So for Paradise, I think the main idea is something that I've been toying around with for the last few years. I just had that one line of living in an overpriced paradise, and I really didn't know where to take it to. I just had that line in my notes for some years, and then when I heard the chords on that, it was the first thing that came to my mind. So that's where the writing started from. Then I wrote the hook and then did the first verse, and then it all just started picking up from there.
When it comes to the concept of the song, it started off with Øbed and Ansah, and for me, it was sent over to me, and then I wrote my verse and sent it back. But basically, the concept talks about getting ready to go outside. You're telling shorty, like, come meet me outside. If it's too early, let me know. So basically, it's a party song, and yeah, easygoing type of vibe.
For Too Early, the process was Øbed. Øbed made the beat, the demo of the beat, and then sent it to me. And so when I heard it, and then the first thing that came to my mind was that first top line melody for the hook, which I wrote down, then wrote the first verse as well, and then everything picked up from there as well.
So we pretty much run through a couple colors. We stuck with red before for the release of some of our singles, and then we had to move from that color to orange, and then we just stuck with it. And also we felt like it was a great idea to have it as the cover of Too Early. And also BiQo had a verse on there. We thought it would be awesome if he was in a video since he's been away. And so we shot that video in Accra, Bronx, in Brooklyn. Shouts out to Mo. It was pretty much us, being creative with what we had at that point. We shot it at my place in Accra, and everybody pulled up, did their part. It wasn't an intense storyline. We just wanted to reflect what the song meant. So we had like couple sing-along scenes, and BiQo and Tano, so like we kind of like get into a spot. People were getting ready. Seyyoh was doing their makeup, and pretty much to tell the story of what the song was trying to send. Right now it's too early. Like I don't think we ever performed it in Ghana, cause and having to do back to back is amazing. We did 4 CDs in 3 days, something like that.
All right, so it's been a lot of live shows from Berlin to Paris, and then Amsterdam and London. All these cities has been, beautiful people, and the consumption and reception that we have been receiving has been amazing. So we're just gonna continue to serve them with great music, and
I think that the headline was amazing. It was sold out. We had lots of people come through, just people that genuinely loved our music, bought hard tickets, and then we came through. So for us, that's kind of like, seeing all the work that we've been putting in kind of like translate into actual fans. And, that was nice to see. The support was amazing. That was for the headline. We did Great Escape as well in Brighton. Apparently, we are one of the most talked about on that bill. So that's also nice to know. We went out there, it was for 30 minutes, but it was great. And from here, we head to Brussels to play our core music festival. We are back in Paris to play We Love Green. And then we head to the south of France in Angoulême as well. So it's been nice so far, and we're looking forward to the rest of the tour.
I think the best thing about touring is like how it challenges us physically and mentally. Like having to wake up and, after going to say in a couple meetings, you have to go sound check, and also having to see, the people that actually listen to music in person, and dancing and like yelling and screaming. It's like it's an amazing feeling for all of us, I believe, and that's one of the perks for us as artists, just to enjoy that moment.
Apple Up Next feature is like a pat in the back for us. You've seen other African artists being featured on over the past years, and for us to be featured is just like an edge to keep going. So that's what it means to us.
I think there's lots of music coming, that for sure. We've been recording a lot, back home, and even being here on this tour, we've been recording lots of music. So definitely there's lots of music coming. There will be a project, definitely. I can't see when, I can't see what kind of project it is, but that, coupled with some collaborations as well. We haven't really done lots of collaborations since we started, this whole project. But we've been tapping in with a lot more people in music, in fashion, in all the other things that we love to do. So, it's exciting. The next couple of months are going to be exciting.